When it comes to dealing with this issue of habitat degradation, we've got a few tools in our toolkit, and one of the most important ones are marine protected areas. We might prohibit commercial fishing or recreational fishing or tourism even from some areas. One of the common misconceptions about economics as a tool to try and evaluate the environment is that it ignores all of these intangible benefits that we get from conservation and managing our environments efficiently. And so that relates to what we call the non-market values, which are the social or the environmental outcomes of a different policy or management decision. And there's actually a whole suite of economic tools available to us that can measure and quantify those social and environmental outcomes in terms of what we refer to as people's willingness to pay, for example, to protect an area. And by doing that, we're able to make those values commensurate with other market-based benefits and costs of a decision. And so then we're able to bring all of this information together in an integrated platform where we can actually directly compare the financial, social and environmental outcomes of a decision and understand the trade-offs that we're making in that decision process. So economic platforms are actually a really useful synthesis tool to bring together that information, identify where we're getting a benefit and where we might be losing something, and to be able to prioritise our decision processes. As well as marine protected areas, one of the other important tools in our toolkit is habitat enhancement. We're able to actually actively go in now and start to replant or reseed a seagrass meadow or construct a new shellfish reef, for example. We know habitat enhancement is important, but we know that we have limited public resources to invest in those activities. We can't do everything. And we know that we need to do a better job at demonstrating to private sector why they should invest in that activity. In other words, where are the potential profitable opportunities for them? And if we use these economic platforms, we can start to identify which types of habitat enhancement activities or which types of marine protected area designs are going to be most beneficial. For example, we've been able to look at a shellfish reef restoration project in South Australia where we looked at the economic benefits of that particular project and identified that it was actually a really worthwhile project from the perspective of the environmental benefits it generated, but also in terms of the potential to draw in a whole raft of recreational fishers to that regional area, which was then going to produce tourism spend in that region and benefit those local businesses. So we were able to demonstrate both the public benefit but also potentially the private sector benefit as well.